Well, good morning. My name is Manuela Silva. I'm the responsible of the Municipal Museum of Santos Rocha, and I'm here, well, to welcome you. First of all, I would like to thank for all the fellow members that make this event possible, and I want to congratulate and express my appreciation for all this event, and especially I want to thank you, Elisabeth, to make possible and to choose us and to work with us and to choose Figueira da Foz and our museum to do this event. I want to thank also to all the speakers and all the participants. And I want to a special thanks also to all the team of this museum, each one and everyone. We are very pleased to have you here in our museum that celebrate this year 131 years. It's one of the oldest museums of Portugal. And we are very proud of that. During these days, you shall have all the opportunity to visit the museum. I hope you have also the opportunity to visit our city, Figueira da Foz, and hopefully, if you come back again. So I wish you all an excellent conference and a great days in our city.
Good morning, everyone. My name is ANTÓNIO CANDEIAS. It is a great pleasure and honor to welcome you to this conference on decolonizing museums and colonial collections towards a transdisciplinary agenda and methods. I want first to congratulate Elisabeth and the team, the museum and the municipality for the organization of this conference. We come together at a critical moment when the world is changing and when the role of museums in shaping historical narratives is being re-examined worldwide. Decolonization is not just about revisiting the past, it is about rethinking museum practices, ethics, and responsibilities in the present and future. This conference is organized under Transmat project, Transnational Materialities, Reconstituting Collections and Connecting Histories. Transmat explores the trajectories of colonial collections, tracing their displacement, fragmentation, and reconstitution. By doing so, it challenges us to rethink how we engage with museum objects, not as isolated artifacts, but as part of complex transnational and transimperial histories. At the same time, Transmat is embedded within the broader mission of IN2PAST, the Associated Laboratory for Research and Innovation in Heritage, Art, Sustainability, and Territory, which I have the privilege of coordinating. IN2PAST unites 7 research centers, including the Institute of Contemporary History, which leads this project, Transmat. Together, we work at the intersection of research and public policies, supporting museums, archives, and cultural institutions in rethinking and valorize heritage, arts, and civic memory. This means moving beyond academic debates to engage directly with museum professionals, policymakers, and descendant communities. It means developing methodologies for provenance research, restitution, and ethical curatorship. It also means ensuring that our work has an impact in public policies that govern cultural heritage and memory institutions. This conference is an opportunity to advance this work. Over the next few days, we will engage with perspectives from multiple disciplines, institutions, and geographies. We will discuss concrete methodologies for recontextualizing collections, new ethical imperatives for research, and innovative collaborative models that bring museums closer to the communities whose histories they hold. Decolonization is not a symbolic gesture. It is a commitment to structural change. It requires museums to become spaces of collaboration and historical repair. Decolonization is not a destination, but a process. one that demands intellectual rigor, ethical responsibility, and institutional courage. The work we do here is part of a larger movement that seeks to ensure that museums of the future are places of justice, transparency, and shared authority. I invite you all to participate actively in this dialogue, to challenge assumptions, to think creatively, and collaborate across disciplines. Let us use this space not only to analyze the past, but to shape the future of museums and cultural heritage with accountability, inclusivity, and historical consciousness. Thank you, and I look forward to the discussion ahead.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to thank for your presence here and to for your interest in this conference. My words are mostly to thank the opportunity to be here and to organize this conference. And my words are to the Foundation for Science and Technology, who provide the grant that made possible this research project that we developed in the last 4 years with the National Museum of Archaeology and also the local museum, the Municipal Museum of Figueira da Foz. I also want to thank IN2PAST, the laboratory who supported us during this project, and also I want to thank to the scholarship holders who work with us during these years. Liliana Caldeira, who is not here yet, and also Maria Figueira, who were the support, the basic of this project. They were the most important people for the project. Also, Catarina Simões, our scholarship holder, during a shorter time, but also working with us and making the research and the results of this project possible. A volume will be published with the results of the research we developed during these years of research. My words are also to this local museum who are committed to be a place of transparency, who accepted the challenge of studying the collections, who opened the doors of the museum and all the access to all the historical sources they had. And we worked together for these years, and it was very pleasant and very enriching, this work. So thank you to the museum, to Manuela, to Ana Margarida Ferreira, who opened the doors she was the director of the museum when we started, and then Manuela is now the director, and they were always open to the research. This research was challenging the way the museum worked and the way the museum think about the collections, but we all wanted to learn, and we learn along the way together. Yes. So that's it. I want to say thank you also to the mayor, who is not here with us, but who supported the initiative and all the work we developed. And finally, to my colleagues, Robert and Marília, we are working together on this project. And finally, to the Museums Lab project, who made this conference possible, because me and Robert met 2 years ago in Berlin during the Museums Lab, and we have also some colleagues from the Museums Lab here with us today. So it was a great opportunity for me to get these networks that are fundamental to do the work we do with museums, thinking about decolonization And so the last word is for Museums Lab, and thank you very much for your presence here. Thank you. Robert.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Happy to see you here. My name is Robert NYAMUSHOSHO. I'm based at Queen's College of the City University, New York. Just adding on to what Elizabeth just said, we are thrilled to have you here because this is kind of a result of us meeting together, courtesy of Museums Lab in Berlin and in Kenya. We had discussions, and those discussions eventually led to the idea of hosting a conference. And the idea was, let's meet again as curators, as different disciplinarians, thinking about like how we can decolonize museums, particularly when it comes to working with colonial collections. So we are really, thrilled to have you here because we really want to engage and come up with ideas on how best in terms of like we can deal with colonial collections, rethinking them in terms of provenance research, in terms of how we can reach out even to the source communities, bringing them as co-producers of knowledge, because I'm sure for those who are doing provenance research, one of the things that you realize is that, we have bits and parts of information, and, we have source communities that you and I, we can actually play a pivotal role in terms of communicating with them and harnessing all the different knowledges that they have, which can help us. I guess, just to preempt, but the exhibition that is happening here has a lot to do with that, and that's where you see the power of actually like working together as different disciplinarians so as to change how the state of our museums. So we are really thrilled to have you here, and we are hoping that out of this we'll come up with something that is tangible that can help in terms of the best practices of the museum world. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Marília Xavier, CURY, Universidade de São Paulo. It's a pleasure to be here again. I wish you a great job. And exactly in this moment, I have 3 words in my mind. First, together. Second, collaboration. And dialogue. Thank you very much for the opportunity.